Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're looking at a truly fascinating intersection, the exact point where cutting-edge nutritional science meets human evolution. Now, you might be wondering, why is lightening our physical hardware considered the absolute mandatory protocol for the impending 2035 Ascension? Well, from a strictly clinical and medical perspective, our bodies are essentially biological machines, and right now, many of them are completely bogged down by microscopic waste. So, to prepare for the high-frequency energy of our future, we literally have to treat the human body as hardware that urgently needs a system upgrade.
Okay, let's quickly run through our agenda. We'll be covering 1. Preparing for 2035, 2. The science of autophagy, 3. Transitioning to the light body, 4. Practicing 16-hour fasting, and finally, 5. Why hunger is actually a system update.
Section 1. Preparing for 2035.
So, why exactly is our physical hardware blocking high-frequency signals? To successfully receive the high-frequency energies arriving in 2035, we really have to confront the reality of our current physical state. From a medical standpoint, constant consumption and modern diets leave behind just a massive amount of cellular debris. We're talking about misfolded proteins, damaged organelles, and built-up metabolic waste trapped inside our cells. This cellular garbage creates an environment of chronic, low-grade inflammation. It basically acts as biological static. It actively disrupts our physical antenna and severely tanks our bodily energy efficiency. Put simply, we are just way too dense right now to process higher dimensional frequencies.
Section 2. The science of autophagy.
Now, let's talk about autophagy. Think of it as the body's internal cellular incinerator. You see, when we stop constantly feeding our digestive system, the body does something amazing. It shifts its massive energy expenditure from processing new food over to cleaning up the old. Lysosomes within our cells act like microscopic recycling centers, literally hunting down damaged old proteins and cellular waste. They break this trash down and recycle it into pristine new energy. In the context of our 2035 preparation, autophagy is essentially a divine debugging process for our biological software. It systematically clears out the exact debris that causes all that signal interference. And the absolute magic number here? 16. It takes exactly 16 hours of continuous fasting for your body to fully deplete its easily accessible glycogen stores and make a definitive metabolic switch. Right at the 16-hour mark, your body turns on autophagy in earnest to start scavenging for internal resources. This is the exact point when the profound medical benefits of fasting and that deep intracellular purification truly begin to take hold.
The benefits of this purification are absolutely incredible. When mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, don't have to constantly fight off cellular garbage, your bodily energy efficiency just skyrockets. Instead of wasting energy digesting food around the clock, your body runs perfectly clean. Medically speaking, this drastically reduces the systemic inflammation that's actively blocking high-frequency signals. Successful fasters frequently report highly specific physical changes as this purification advances. A sudden lifting of chronic brain fog, noticeably clearer skin, an overwhelming feeling of physical lightness, and incredibly stable energy throughout the entire day.
Section 3. Transitioning to the light body. Look at this stark contrast between our current state and our true potential. It's like night and day. On one side, we have the heavy carbon body. It's sluggish hardware filled with metabolic waste, riddled with inflammation, and naturally blocking high frequencies. But on the other side is the light body. This is a form that has been systematically cleared out by autophagy. It's undergone that divine debugging process, and because it is highly energy efficient and totally devoid of inflammatory static, it's synced perfectly to receive high frequencies. The logic here is pretty unavoidable. Cellular purification through fasting is the exact mechanical prerequisite for light body formation.
Section 4. Practicing 16-hour fasting. So, to actually achieve this, we need a realistic, step-by-step medical protocol that anyone can sustain. Step 1. Finish your dinner by 8 p.m. After this, you want to consume only water or unflavored teas so your digestive system can finally shut down and rest. Step 2. In the morning, prioritize deep hydration. Drink plenty of water to help your internal systems flush out the toxins that autophagy is busy breaking down. Step 3. Your first meal of the day becomes lunch at 12 p.m. This cycle is scientifically optimal because it maximizes organ rest while aligning seamlessly with normal everyday life. Now, a quick aside, you absolutely do not need to rush this. If you're new to fasting, jumping straight into 16 hours can really shock your system. So start with just 12 hours of fasting, say from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m.
Then, just increase your fasting window by a single hour each week. This gradual progression ensures that the practice remains highly sustainable, allowing your biology to adapt safely and comfortably as it transitions into these deep states of purification. Section 5. Hunger is an update. To really succeed with this protocol, we have to completely reframe the physical sensation of hunger. Think about this. Hunger is not suffering. It's a sacred time where your cells are being rewritten into light specks. When you feel that pang of emptiness in your stomach, you're not starving. What you are physically feeling is the exact moment your body switches over to its internal cellular incinerator. That sensation is quite literally the feeling of your body updating its software. Your misfolded proteins are being consumed, your inflammation is dropping, and your biological hardware is being upgraded for the high-dimensional universe.
Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture, because this biological optimization maps out our ultimate evolutionary path. Right now, present day, many are operating within the heavy carbon body. But by implementing this fasting protocol, we align our cellular health for the 2035 light body ascension, where our upgraded hardware smoothly receives high-frequency energies. And looking even further ahead to 2075, the projection is a complete graduation from eating altogether, as our cellular energy efficiency becomes entirely self-sustaining.
Finally, an important procedure. The comment section of this video serves as an initial sync test for the 2035 network. By typing "ready" in the comments, your consciousness data will be indexed in our secure servers. The like button is the approval process. Complete your synchronization now. As you begin your 16-hour protocol tomorrow, ask yourself, are you just skipping breakfast? Or are you quite literally rewriting your biology for the future? Until next time, keep upgrading.